Bro, you know how Burna Boy said this? I'm a motherfucking legend, I must say it proudly. I'm a legend. Nothing gives them much joy as to see a legend fail. BTC crash. 13 days ago, I predicted. Bro, you know how Burna Boy said this? I'm a motherfucking legend, I must say it proudly. I'm a legend. And bro, like, this is not the first time I'm doing this, right? This is not the first time I'm doing this at all. But brother, I think I don't celebrate me enough. I think I don't loud what I do enough. And right now, I will start loud. I will be louding and louding and louding it. Because bro, if they don't hype you, hype yourself, you get. And beginning of this September, from the beginning of September, in fact, not September, August, I have been saying September is going to be bearish. So go to my Twitter, go to my other socials, go to my YouTube. I have been screaming bearish, 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 bearish. The market is going to be bearish. The market is going to dump. This is what is going to happen. And you know one thing? A lot of people are insulting me. A lot of people were always, cussing me out. They were cussing me out and all that, right? But you see something, for those of you that know me, in fact, I want you to comment on this video. I want you to confirm it. For those of you that know me, you already know that I am king of bears, right? King of bears. Yep. Please, you guys should give me my crown. I'm king of bears already, right? And you already know that anytime I'm calling short, the market is going to do this, the market is going to do that. You already know that it happens. Right? It happens. And if you watch this video to the end, I'm going to show you some stuff. You get me? I'm going to show you some stuff if you watch this video to the end. So when I was calling this short, I want to explain. This seems as if I'm leaking my secret out. But anyways, no secrets. I'm going to say it. Anyways, so when I was calling this short, a lot of people were like, though the market is pumping, the market is bullish. You know why? So one thing I've noticed traders do, and a lot of let me just leave it at traders, newbies, inexperienced people, is that they are always looking for instant gratification, and because of that, they are always looking at the market with a short, let me not even say short term, let me use a shorter term eyesight, if there's something like that. So they're always looking at what will the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes do. And you know what? Because of they don't look at the bigger picture. When the bigger picture then plays out, their 5 minutes, 10 minutes they have been doing for months will get wiped out. And I believe you can relate to this story. A lot of you can relate to what I just said now. Yeah. So okay, let us do this now. Okay. So on the screenshot on my Twitter, in fact, before the screenshot on my Twitter, I'm going to be attaching a YouTube link. In fact, I'm going to attach YouTube links to this particular video. So check it in the description box. You will see when I started calling short, especially BTC short. So mind you, I'm not a 100% trader. I've always said this. I'm not a 100% trader, 100% analyst. I am far from that, and I have never claimed that. But you see what I am. I am an 80% win trader. I am 80 to 90%. Some days I do 10 over 10, but I know it's not consistent, okay? So 80, 90. Worst case scenario, 70, Yep. So sometimes some short-sighted human beings, when the day I make a loss of 10, 20%, that's the day they come up and be like, yes. So one thing about people, mediocre people especially. So those people that are mediocre in their way of thinking, way of everything, nothing gives them much joy as to see a legend fail. Yes, you might see me fail 1 or 2 times, but what you shall never see me do is to fall and remain on the ground. Is to in fact, is to end up a failure. You can never see me. I'm winning, bro. I'm winning. You get? So this one is for my antagonist. So anyways, so you see from the links of the video I attached, so you can check them out. You see I've been saying Bitcoin short, short Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin. So what I did, I showed some part of it there, and I'm going to be also showing you guys from my Twitter, right? So you can see on my pinned tweet, the first one before I recorded it and pinned it, so you can check it out. You can see this analysis will humble you. I put a siren wing, for you guys. I said this this analysis will humble you. 99% trade blind. I trade with vision. I attached a chart. The reason why I attached this chart with that YouTube link is to give you a visual representation of what you should be expecting in this. A couple of people watched this, some people felt I was saying rubbish. Right now, it has played out. So I told you guys, as you can see, I said, look at my pointer on this. I said, brother, should I call this pointer? No. Anyways, you can see those two hammer with the wick, the red ones. You can see the both of them. So those two hammer, right? It shows a double top pattern. I showed it. In fact, watch the video. There's no need of me explaining this again. There's no need of me explaining. Just watch the video and you will see it. Okay, so the video is in the description box of this video. Watch that video, and when you watch the video, you see I explain the reaction. Now look at what has happened. So this is the pinned tweet on my Twitter. BTC crash. 13 days ago, I predicted this crash, and this is just the beginning. And I attach the YouTube link and I say I showed it all here. So what you are seeing now is that the first support of and the first POI, point of interest, is being tested now. And in my own opinion, I think we're going to have some, like, a little bit of pump, then we'll break that POI, which is at around 105,000 to 107. So I believe we're going to have some returns from that place, a little bit up, then crash it down to 98,000. Then from there we might have another leg up, or the bear market officially begins. And when I was saying this, I said, be careful, sell your altcoin, sell your altcoin. The only mistake I did, I need to admit that here, though I know that that one, because of the structure, is going to pump up and all that, but the mistake I did was that towards, I think 2 or 3 days ago, I was like, okay, we had a good structure on pump, right? They need the token pump, and I'm like, you know what, guys, buy pump for a 29% on pump. Yes, buy pump for a 29% pump on spot trading. Okay, and I think now we're in about 10% lost, if I'm not mistaken, right? So yep, that's the only mistake I did. But then I know that with this bounce up and recovery, we might have, there's a 90% chance that we're going to get into good profit. Okay, so, and guys, and my Twitter has been blowing up. Yesterday, I think I had close to 200 followers, new followers, and they keep following me. And massive shout out to Crypto DeFi Lord, right? He gave a shout out to me, and there's been a ripple effect. So yeah, massive shout out to you, DeFi Lord. Yep, gratitude is a must, obviously, and we shall keep showing gratitude always. Okay, always. So yep, it is what it is. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on post notifications. I drop a lot of value content here. No gimmick, no lifestyle, no, just pure education value. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to this channel, and see you in the next video. Meanwhile, BTC is still gonna crash some more. Don't forget. Bye.